confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. It didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end.
Just well upfield across the 45. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down.
4 yards. That's another Vikings.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Jaguars 35. Vikings.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Cousins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Fires one incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Cousins again. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and marking at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from a yard out. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row. We're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board. But now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to turn.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Jaguars.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Shamar Stephen able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. To try again after the sack. Minshew complete to the right side. It's Eifert.
Minshew's
11 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
and inches.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down.
On the toss, here's Robinson. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Minshew on target here to Chark. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. They'll run on first down. It's Thompson. He takes this to the 15. A flashy juke. That got him a couple extra yards. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Of 2, 3rd and 1. The Jaguars on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. And Eifert has it. And he picks up less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
It'll wind up. Here's Minshew. His pass caught at the 4. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown, Jackson.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are pouring it on.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the route is on here in this first half. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit.
He's got a man complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 79 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play, big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here again comes Gardner Minshew. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. Throwing again on second down. Minshew. The Cowboys got it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Jaguars.
They'll run here with Robinson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw. Connection made with Chenault. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
4. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. To Thompson on the screen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
10. At their own 14.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Cook able to escape. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. The Vikings on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Devon Hamilton with the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. This is screen to Abdullah. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. From the gun, here's Cousins. Flushed out right. Rifles one incomplete.
Cousins on the key.
He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Complete. Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
3rd and long for Cousins. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 48 yards. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew got an open man. Keelan Cole. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Minshew. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Flush to his right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third run, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
45.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this. And they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
10-10.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. Cousins to throw it. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. That'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Final play of the half. Cousins. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
21.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
J.J. Osborne on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up first and 10. Starting the third quarter with Cook. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Second and 11. At the 23-yard line.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Cousins now from the 50. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
At the 37-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Cousins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's third down. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Hard throw. Incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Here's Cousins. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it,
and unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Credit the tackle to Jalen Holmes. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun is Minshew. This is Chenault on the receiving end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Taken down at the
10 more there and another first down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Jaguar first down.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Now Minshew. Forced out to his left. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
And the keeper.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jaguars continue to roll.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
For Jacksonville.
And he returns this to the 22.
K.J. Osborne on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they want.
That is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. They couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam! Puts it right in there on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup. That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
They run again on first down. Cook. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cousins able to connect with Adam Thielen. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. They'll run for it with Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Cook, the ball carrier.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. C.J. Ham there to make the grab. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball, you can go to that play-action pass, you see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with.
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp.
Minshew's pass complete to DJ Chark.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
The 42-yard
On the tackle defensively, Jaleel Johnson.
brings up
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
yard gain. First down, Jacksonville.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, he's got Shenault. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault, 30 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's a gain of 34.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down.
Getting about 9 on that one. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown. C.J. Ham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. And the lead is down to 24. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Take it at about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your... Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Following the interception, Cousins. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Point conversion.
He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now in this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
They run. Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll run it now with Robinson. Not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The Jaguars on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Again, it's Robinson. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Minshew sets to throw, and that is incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Eluding the pressure right. They'll try and run it. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And finally brought down at the 38. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
And they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Minshew. Connection made with Chenault. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Here's Minshew. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson, but it'll be second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. first down throw for Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And they will finally get him down at the 28. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Look at the big man rumble. Past the 20.
You got a number, baby. Give me some more.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph. 72 yards. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion. Now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Third down. And 6 yards to go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protection.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. First down, a 16-yard gain.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
That's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played. quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
18 on the play. And a Jaguar first down.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Smith on the coverage.
Now left side on the swing pass. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Eifert has it. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. It'll be Minshew again. The throw taken in by Cole. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Jacksonville.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 25 yards for the touchdown. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
So Cousins and the Vikings down by a field goal, 2:06 to play. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 77 yards. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustmts.
Well, Visca Chenault, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Back to throw. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On 4th down, Minshew. He's going to let it fly. The guy's made. Minnesota 10. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Out of the gun is Minshew. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Throwing here, Cousins. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball, things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.